going. If you need a little more energy next time.
All right, guys. That was day 6 completed. Today, I want to share with you guys a little bit about my story, where I come from with my fitness, my nutrition, but most importantly, where I come from mentally. I grew up in an environment that was very negative, where people always told me that I would never accomplish anything, that I would never finish anything, that I was not going to be any good, that pretty much, that they didn't even understand why I was here. So I grew up with this belief in my mind and my heart. And honestly, prior to this, I never completed anything. I didn't finish high school. The only thing that I would do is work. I've been working since I can't remember. I started at 12. But I don't want to make this video a really long video. For many years, I struggled with my nutrition. It was easier for me to drink, for me to smoke, to eat unhealthy food, and to blame others, to blame my job, to blame time, to blame money, to blame my family, my friends, for the choices that I made. I didn't love myself. And it's been a process for me to accept me for who I am, and my worth and my value, and what I'm here to share, that there's more to me. So how does all of this tie to your fitness? I keep saying every day that you have a choice. You have a choice to come and show up, to press play, to prepare your meal. And honestly, I went through the process. I'm still going through the process. I'm still a work in progress. I'm not where I want to be, but every day I'm working towards that. And I remember when I started, it was difficult. It was hard. I used to work from 6 o'clock in the morning all the way until sometimes 10:30 at night, 11 p.m. But I got to a point in my life, I was over 225 pounds, and I have completely given up. I didn't think that there was going to be a way out. I tried everything. I went to the gym. It didn't work because I didn't focus on my nutrition. I didn't have anyone to guide me. I tried diet pills. I tried Herbalife. And the only thing I didn't try, girls, is the fast. That's it. But besides that, starvation, eating 3 times a week, 4 days without eating, just drinking water, maybe a piece of bread. I did that too. And I found myself in this cycle where I would lose weight and I will gain it back. I will lose weight and I'll gain it back. And that's frustrating. That brings you down. That brings your self-esteem down. Plus, growing up in this, like I said, in this negative environment where there was no support. So I remember I did Insanity. A friend of mine kept insisting that, you should try Insanity. And I did. I tried it. After a while, I found my coach. I was part of a challenge. But I remember that it was a point in my life where I said, enough. Enough with the excuses. Enough with all of these things in your mind that set you back. I was the one sabotaging my own success. I was the one allowing my mind to control me, to not show up, to not meal prep. Because I said, I allow all these external things take over me. But I remember it was up to one point I said, enough. Enough with the bullshit. Enough with the excuses. I'm going to give this a try. And I did. for a week. I started with a week. I did my workout every day. My nutrition was better. At that time I ordered Shakeology, and Shakeology really helped me because I didn't eat breakfast before. So then, little by little, after a week, I lost 10 pounds. Once I saw that, it gave me hope. It gave me hope that finally something that I was doing was working. Then another week went by and I lost 15 pounds. By the first month, I lost 25 pounds. At this point, I was discovering a strength that I didn't know was there. I discovered discipline that prior to this I did not have. This program was 60 days. I know you guys got on the challenge packs and you're starting your journey, and you show up one day, 2 days, 3 days, but then on the third, fourth day, somebody invites you out, family, something happens, and you stop. So what happens is this process takes time. But when you don't give this priority, when you don't make this a priority to change you're doing this for yourself first of all. You're making this process longer. In 2 months, I lost 50 pounds. Actually, it was 40 pounds, I'm sorry. But I gave it everything. I gave it all. I focused, and nothing stopped me. My workouts, my nutrition came first. And after I finished, I realized, that strength that I didn't know I had. Prior to this, I never finished anything before. Prior to this, I never completed anything. This program was the foundation for my life's transformation. Not only physically, but also mentally. And honestly, guys, this goes beyond just your physical transformation. But you need to give it all. You need to show up because you are the only one sabotaging that success. You are the only one holding you back. You have the tools, you have the workouts. Show up. Sometimes I'll go to sleep at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning to wake up at 5. But I wanted it, and I knew nothing was going to stop me. So until you find that strength, until you find that desire, until you say enough is enough, I'm going to change. I hate the way I look. I hate the way I feel. I want to make a change for myself. And you don't take this seriously, nothing's going to happen. I hope that with this message, someone today says enough. I want to do this for me. I want to change. I'm going to show up to the group. I'm going to post. I'm going to hold myself accountable. When you put yourself out there, something changes up here. When you plug into the group and you hold yourself accountable, you're stepping out of your comfort zone. And that helps you show up. It's not perfect. Life is going to throw many curveballs. I wish I had that six-pack. Had my injury, my back problems. It's been difficult. But like I said, I'm still work in progress. I'm not giving up. And I know I'm going to get that body that I want. Because I'm going to achieve that. That's a goal that I have. That's something that I want. And I'm going to achieve that. That's why I show up here. So, again, guys, do not go to sleep without pressing play. Do not allow anything to stop you. I went to a training once and I heard this woman said that her mom was in bed in the hospital for a month. And she would take the workouts, a gallon of water, and she would do the workouts in the room with her mom. There's no excuses. It's only how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? I've seen people at events with cancer. I've seen people at events extremely sick. My coach just broke her wrist. She had surgery. She's still working out. So what's holding you back? Depression? Try to kill myself 3 times. Depression always going to be there. Problems are always going to be there. But it's your choice. Every single day you have a choice to show up or to not do it. So stop sabotaging your progress. Stop sabotaging yourself. You can do this. You can find a way. You have the strength. Maybe you feel you don't have that strength, but that strength is in you. So bring that out. Show up. And I want to see those pictures, guys. I want to see you show up to the group. We are here to hold one another accountable. Have a blessed night. Don't forget, press play.